Good morning, friends. I had some Facebook Live problems, so we are recording and then I'll post. So you're watching a pre-recorded video. I'm so excited. Next week, May 24th, we're going to be here in the sanctuary waiting for our friends to join us for worship, and we couldn't be more excited. So we're going to start with our my favorite song, This Is the Day. This is the day, this is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it, and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day, this is the day that the Lord has made. Good job. So this morning we're going to tell a story that would have been told at the beginning of our time in the fall, but it didn't get told. So I'm going to tell it today because we're kind of ahead of schedule, and so I wanted to tell this story since it hasn't been told, and it's a good one. And then we'll be back on track next week. Now next week we won't have Worship and Wonder during church. I will record our Worship and Wonder story and post it during the Sunday school hour because we won't have Sunday school either. So just a little information, so you can watch Worship and Wonder while you're getting ready for church, and then you can show up and go to church. We'll have coloring pages, and we'll have a crayon set for each kiddo, and that way, with their names on it, that way they can pick those up themselves, and we'll sanitize those each week, and you can pick up a coloring page. So, let's get ready and sing our Getting Ready song. Be still and know that I am God. You guys ready? Sing with me. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. And when we sing those words and we hear those words, we know that it's time to quiet our bodies, to still our legs and our hands, to quiet our mouths and open our ears so that we can hear a story from God. What are some of the biggest gifts you have? Maybe a phone, maybe a trampoline. What kind of big gifts do you have? I wish I think bigger though. There are some gifts that are so big, it's very hard to even see them. They're very everywhere. And they're so big, sometimes we even forget that they're there. I don't know how to see them unless we go back to the beginning, or just before the beginning. Let's see if we can do that. In the beginning was nothing except God. And perhaps an enormous smile. On the first day, God gave us the gift of light. I mean light like the light in this room or light you can turn on and off. I don't mean the light of the sun, moon, and stars. I mean light. All light. What is present in light that makes it light? When God saw the light, God said, "It is good." Blessed it. On the second day, God gave us the gift of water. I don't mean the water in a glass or the water in the bathtub or the water that comes from the sky. I mean water. All water. What is present in water that makes it water? When God saw the water, God said, "It is good." On the third day, God gave us the gift of dry land. And growing things. I mean all the land and all the green growing things. And when God saw the dry land and the green growing things, God said, "They are good." On the fourth day, God gave us the gift of the great lights. The great light that rules the day and the great light that rules the night. And then God saw the great lights. God said, "They are good." On the fifth day, God gave us the gift of the fish that swim in the sea and the birds that fly in the air. When God saw the fish and the birds, God said, "They are good." On the sixth day, God gave us the gift of the creatures that walk across the earth, the animals and the people. When God saw the animals and the people, God saw everything that was made, and God said, "It is very good." On the seventh day, God gave us the gift of a day to rest and remember the gifts from all the other days. On this day, we find a place special to remember all the gifts from God. I wonder what special place you go to remember all of God's gifts of creation. You can draw your own cards to help you remember the gifts of creation. Watch as I put a story away so that you can work with it the next time you are in worship and wonder. Today, you should take time to remember the story and these cards and the gifts of creation are gifts from God. So draw a picture and have mom or dad or you yourself post them. We light the Christ candle to remember that Christ is with us as we read the Word of God. Today's scripture comes from Genesis. Genesis is the first book of the Bible. So, of course, our story comes from Genesis 1, 1 through 5. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness. God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was morning, and there was evening, the first day. Now, I read our scripture before I lit the Christ candle, and if you guys were here with me, you would have reminded me that I needed to light the Christ candle. So now we're going to pray. I'm going to be silent for just a few minutes, a few seconds, and let you pray silently or out loud at home. Remember to thank God for the special gifts in your life and those things that you hold dear and that make your life special. Thank God for creation and for what God has done for you. Lord, hear our prayers. God of creation, God of the sky and God of the earth, God of the water and God of the air. We worship and thank you. Thank you for bringing us together in this spot to learn about you and to listen and hear your words. Help us to remember that you are the giver, the great giver, the giver of creation, the giver of your Son, Jesus. Watch over us and keep us safe this week and bring us together again soon. It's in your Son's name that we pray. Amen. Now watch as I change the light now. The light that's in one place at one time is really in all places at all times. And now I invite you to go in peace and may peace